Inevitably, we'll either be in tech or practicing something, and we're not going to be able to run our show in order, or we're going to be running the same couple of cues over and over. And that's all fine and good, but we need our motors to be in the right place. So how do we do that? Well, in Spikemark, we have this awesome feature called Restore Cue. Let's take a look. Let's say I want to run Q8, but I haven't run anything else yet. And so all of my motors are sitting at random locations. And what I really want is I want them to be positioned where they would be at in the show if we were running in sequential order. So to do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to restore Q7. So if I right click on Q7, I have the restore Cue option. This will bring up all of my motors in the show and the position they're at the end of Q7, which will get me all set up to be able to run Q8. So I can see this if I look. So for my truss, I'm going to need to move to 10 inches because I can see in Q7, that's where my truss is last. For a new group, my push stick mini is at 100 and my spotline mini is at 200. Again, that's coming from Q7. I can see 100 and 200. For my spotline, I can see we're going to need to be sitting at 50 inches. And if I look up here, that's in Q5 is the last time that runs, and that's at 50 inches. And if I look for my push stick V2, it needs to run to 0. And the last time that is up in Q4. So what I can do is I can choose which things I want to move and at what speed I want them to move, so I can be all set up for Q8. So to do this, I can either single click, or I can click and use the control key to select multiple things. And then I can pick a speed. So we'll go with 10, we'll use 5 and 5. Then I can pick a playback. Let's push it onto playback 3, load it. And then using my hold to run, I can press go. And we can see all of those things that I had selected are going to move into those positions. And once that's done, that's great. I can go ahead and select something else. So let's move the new group. We'll do the same thing and we'll get that all set up. And once this is done, we can see now everything is all set for Q8. So I can close this window and now my motors are where they need to be. So when I run Q8, all of my timings are correct. Sometimes I might want to start running in the middle of a cue, and that's easily accomplished by coming to my step. I can right click on it and I can click the load from here. This will create a new quick move with step 2 and everything after it. So when I press my hold to run and my go, my step 2 is going to run, and then my trigger will fire, and then my step 3 will run.